Saturday night at the movies, who cares what you see? Yep, it's that night again. I'm not doing it for a bit because I've been busy or I've been out and about and so on, but deal with it, I'm not out tonight. Just come home from a nice beautiful sauna. So I figure why not talk about Saturday night at the movies. Been in Vile, so without ado, let's do it. So, as you know, Saturday night at the movies, it's that time to be fighting, being October. I decided to do an Halloween on my favourite Halloween films. I already did it a few weeks ago on my first one being my favourite Halloween films, my horror films that is. So why not talk about all my other favourite horror films as well? So I'm going to add all my favourite horror films and then eventually talk about the ones I dislike, the ones I think are a piece of fucking dog shit. Speaking of people I don't like, I do not like Michael Mathers. Shock or not. When I say Michael Mathers, yes, I'm on about Halloween, the original Halloween. And what I'm on about, it's not that I don't like Michael Mathers, I'm on about the actor. Not the original actor, which you may have seen when he's got the mask up and he's drinking a beer and he's putting the beer can there. Very iconic photo. He's okay. I like him. Mad hairstyle he had back in the 70s. I liked him. And not only that, you had one of the women who's sadly no longer with us, who did the famous knife scene when it came to the murder of the sister. But the one that always played Michael Mathers, the original Halloween, well, in the original Halloween, I should say, is the one with the permed hair, iconic photo. You may have seen it where he's got the mask up and he's put a can of beer next to it. He's okay. He's okay. He's great. I'm on about the one when you see the ending of the original Halloween and he goes to attack Laurie Strode, very long Jamie Lee Curtis, and she pulls the mask off and then you see the fulfillment of the actor's face, not the little kid one. I'm on about the one where he starts to strangle Laurie and she pulls the mask off. That one. He only ever appeared, that actor, nearly at the end. He only showed his face a little bit because they didn't think the guy with the perm there was that frightening. He didn't think they wanted someone to look a bit more nervy. But to me, he just looked like a young lad. He looked more like he was in a fucking trance. But in real life, that actor's the most arrogant, the most cockiest actor, if you can call him an actor, because you look at his CV, right? Like I've got a CV, everyone looking for a job as a CV. The only CV he ever had in his acting career is the die, that's his mask ripped off, Halloween. That's it. That's the only bit, you see. The mask getting ripped off. But this die has gone around doing octographs for all your fans out there, well, big fans of Halloween, and he actually talks to the people when he's signing the octographs like a piece of fucking shit. He talks to them like a piece of dog shit. He's the most arrogant, cockiest person ever. He's lifting that fame. I'm Michael Mathers. I'm Michael Mathers. No, you're not, pal. No, you're not. You was only Michael Mathers fucking 1 minute. 1 minute when the mask got ripped off. You know what? We had a little kiddie actor at the fucking beginning when the mask got ripped off there. And that actor's probably not even an arrogant, cocky little fucking dick. You, on the other hand, think you're something you're not. He only had his mask ripped off in 1 minute where Jamie Lee Curtis pulled his mask off. 1 minute, you blink, you miss it. And that was about it. That was about it. This guy thinks he's Michael Mathers. He only appeared in one little bit. One bit. He wasn't even fucking all the way through the fucking film. That he's so cocky and arrogant that he talks to the people who wants the octodad. He told them all to go and get a fucking life. He insults them. He calls them every name under the sun. But the thing is, without those people signing your octograph, pal, you wouldn't have your minute of fucking fame. Say your 1 minute of fame and the mask got pulled off. You wouldn't have had that moment of fame and be where you are today if it weren't because of those people that want your fucking octographs. So do me a favour, pal. Do me a favour. Have some fucking respect because you wouldn't be where you are today if it weren't because of those people you're insulting. This guy's such a dick. He's insulted the one who did the remake of Halloween. Even though I'm not a lover of that one, he's insulted him, he's boasted, he's insulted other people. This guy's a dick. He really is a fucking prick. So that's what I mean by I don't like Michael Mathers. But the other actors, I love. I like the one I would say is my favourite actor to play Michael Mathers is in that one. that one. I always loved the mask. I thought the mask was a lot more frightening, even though originally it was the same mask from number one. I like the fact you see the eyes, they stare at you. He walks slow like he's in a trance. He's nervy when he wants to be. I actually like the actor. I think the deaths were a lot more graphic. And not only that, and I must have really liked him that much that he played a robot in Halloween 3. The same actor that played Michael Mathers in that played a robot in Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. And my other favourite Michael Mathers would have to be number 4, May he rest in peace, as I know he's no longer with us. I think he's dud. I think he's intimidating. Is he as scary as the one that played him in that? No, but I still think he does a dud performance. The other actors, I can take them or leave them. But as for the fucking original one who had his mask ripped off by Jamie Lee Curtis, suck this, pal. Suck this. Because you wouldn't be very hard today if it weren't because of those people what want your fucking octotaph, you fucking prick. But anyway, moving on. So, yeah, I'm going to keep talking about my favourite horror movies, whether it be Halloween, whether it be Nightmare on Elm Street, all my favourites, and then the ones I dislike. It's going to be a bit of fun. We're going to have a really fun time for Halloween and horror films. I always like horror films. I mean, I grew up, when I was a kid, watching all horror movies, whether it be the Hammer Houses with Christopher Lee as Dracula, whether it be Frankenstein, your Universal Monsters, and all your classic slasher films, even some of the video nasties. Ooh. Yeah, I grew up and I had a ball with them. I just had a ball. So I'm going to have a ball doing it again. It's that season to be frightened. And then probably look at other things. But I remember once, I was in bed with this beautiful woman. I'm not going to say what I was doing. And we were talking a bit in bed, and she was talking about what's wrong with the modern horror movies. And she's right. She's spot on. Today's modern horror movies are fucking shit. You know why? Boo. That's why. Jump scares. I remember saying this when I saw the remake of Poltergeist. Too many boo jump scares. You can make a fucking drinking game out of it. You can make a fucking drinking game. There's that many boo-hoo jump scares these days that it's fucking boring. It's boring. That's why none of the modern horror movies have interested me, because they all rely on jump scares. And yes, I did that on purpose. But did it frighten you? Did anyone get fired when I did that? Did they? I bet they didn't, because it's so fucking unpredictable. You know they're going to happen a mile away. A fucking mile away. I remember saying it when I saw it fucking the remake of fucking Poltergeist. It's going to be fun. I'm going to keep doing my favourite horror films, my favourite horror marathon, and so on. But into them, I'll end it what I always like doing. Saturday night at the movies, you tell what you see. Happy Halloween when it comes.